You know that veganism is wrong, right? However, there's a lot of people who are confused and a lot of people who call themselves vegan that don't understand why veganism is so bad for even the animals. Because in the end, that's what they're trying to do, right? They're trying to save, look at the happy cow. They're trying to save as many animals as possible by eating vegan. However, what they don't understand is that by eating vegan, they're actually killing as more animals than a clean omnivore diet. And let me explain. The argument goes as crop deaths, right? And a lot of vegans make this into a joke because they say that, oh, yes, crops kill. Don't look at this yet. Don't look at. Let me cover it. There you go. Um, Crops kill a lot of animals. That's true, but most crops is actually fed to animals. In this case, is the soy consumption. You see, it's right here. And so there's still a point to eating vegan because if we didn't grow crops to feed animals, then less animals would die. Since, crops kill animals. Of course, they don't want to look at this part of the graph, but that's another story. Don't worry about that. Let's get into that in just a second. So the problem is, as you can see on the video on the left, is that when you grow crops such as soy or corn, for example, you don't eat the whole plant, You either eat just the kernels and not much else. Maybe you can use the leaves for something, but you don't really eat them. So at least half of this whole corn situation is actually going to go to waste unless you use it to feed the happy cows, you see, because the cows are very happy to eat these leaves and these little hairs and the cob that it's inside. And not to mention when you produce oil, because not all corn is made out of oil. Once you extract all the oil from the corn, what you're left is with the paste, and is the same happening with the soy. So you will see on this graph that yes, technically, a lot of the feed by weight, a lot of the animal feed is constituted by crops, but you don't see is this part where if you see this little 7% right here, oh my god, I cannot hold it, there you go. If you see this little 7%, it says that only 7% of the soybeans are actually fed to livestock, meaning that all the rest of these soybeans are either from the biodiesel industry, lubricants, etc., or from the tofu production, oil, etc. So technically, we are not using most crops to feed animals. We are using most crops to human uses, and then what's ever left from that goes to animals, although 7% still goes directly to animals. But what vegans don't understand is that a lot of these crops will go either bad, they're not useful, they can get moldy, they may look unappetizing, let's just look bad, and although these would be bad for the confused human, cows would be very, very happy with this kind of feeds, actually. That's what they are designed to eat. So unless we use all of this to feed cattle, then more animals will actually die from crop deaths.